Hi, I'm Mayor Andy Mack. Recently we held the Go-Giver Gala where we celebrated some very special individuals from our community. These Longview Go-Givers have spent a lifetime finding ways to give to others and this community. These incredible people usually do not like the spotlight, but each one of them deserves this recognition.
Well, by the time I actually met Janis, I already knew who she was because I read the paper, you know.
She gave me advice about teaching and planning lessons, finer points of grammar, which to this day she still gives me some lessons on that.
We were English teachers at Longview High School, and of course we were forever grading papers.
She was a good friend of mine, and still is. But she was my mom too, so I held her in that regard. She's a very cool person.
She is a very wise woman. She's very well read, highly intelligent.
She works hard. She has a total servant's heart.
I feel indebted to God because I've been so blessed in my life, and so it gives me great pleasure to help to repay that debt.
She's always looking for the best in everybody, and she wants everybody to have just as much fun as she's having. She's the most hospitable person that I know.
I think my most comfortable place actually was as a classroom teacher, though perhaps people don't perceive that as an act of service. I'm one of those unusual people who really likes teenagers.
I have people that are older than me that come up to me all the time and go, I didn't know I could learn this much about English, but I never wanted to let Miss Canion down. I always wanted to do my best.
And it was so gratifying to have those people come up to me and say, you made a difference in my life. One girl said, you taught me to think, not what to think, but how to think.
You know, we got the joy of teaching, and even though we've had other jobs in this district, none were as wonderful as those relationships in the classroom.
And so, as I say, after I retired, my pleasure has come in serving the community.
Well, she's not retired, she just says she is. Yeah, she's in everything.
I think she's probably served on every charitable board of every charitable organization in Gray County.
And whenever there's problems, she, is trying to come up with a solution for them and has led the community on many fronts to make life better for all of us.
You know, she is just one of those people who's going to be giving to somebody all the time.
Take time. Make whatever sacrifice is necessary to make a difference in people's lives, because I really think at the end of the day we all want to leave this world feeling that we've made a positive difference for people.
Janis, you have always been one to deflect praise, but now I'd like you to take a moment and accept all the gratitude that people feel for you.
Janis, I just want to congratulate you. I think no one could have picked a better go-giver than you are.
Congratulations on this wonderful honor that you've been given. You're very deserving and will be a wonderful example for our community. I'm so glad to call you my friend.
Well, Mom, congratulations. I don't think there's anybody that deserves it anymore, and I hope you're able to enjoy it.
If you look back over the past 30 years, I can truly say I don't think we've had a more significant community volunteer in Longview during that time span.
I think the general consensus in this community that I'm aware of is that if Keith Honey's name is on something or involved with something, then it's a first-rate project.
He's embodied the virtues of the go-giver philosophy. So it was no surprise to me when he won this award.
Every project, you look up and he's there, and I end up being there as well, and we've been worked together. But he's such a gifted individual. He's just an amazing person to me.
And one thing I really loved about Longview coming here was the acceptance level in Longview of new people coming in that wanted to get involved.
You can talk to nearly any organization in this community. Keith Honey's fingerprints are on that organization in a positive way.
I think Keith epitomizes what it means to be a community volunteer.
And he has a habit of making all those around him better at what they do.
The most important thing in life to me is relationships.
He can truly relate to just about anybody. He's so even-keeled, and he's such a rational person. He's just really easy to get along with.
But he always showed me just as much respect as if I had been kind of one of the guys.
Keith really didn't have anything growing up. Because of that background, he's all about providing opportunity for others.
Keith was the campaign chairman for the Greater Longview United Way, and it so happens that the campaign kickoff occurred on 9/11.
We were all watching what was happening on TV that morning, knowing we had, 500, 600, 800 people coming to kickoff that day.
It would have been really easy to say, hey, we need to cancel it. Keith wouldn't have it. He wouldn't hear of it.
The community came together. I think it was the best thing that could have happened at the time. And, you know, we all mourned and grew together.
You know, Keith said, look, we've still got our needs right here in our own community, and we need to show that we care about these people, and we're going to take care of these people and those who are less fortunate right here as a part of this United Way campaign.
The family structure is the most important foundation that there is, and if there's anything that I hope that we can all accomplish as part of our volunteerism, it is to support the family.
You're my dearest friend, and I love you, and I'm so happy that you're being recognized for all that you've done. God bless you and your family, and again, congratulations.
It's no surprise that the Longview community has recognized you too. And from the entire TSTC family, you have our heartfelt congratulations for the job well done.
Longview is blessed to have had your leadership through the years, and know that you will continue to do so. Congratulations again.
You have truly made Longview a better place in which to live, work, worship, and raise our families. And so we thank you for that. Thank you for your impact. Thank you for your friendship. Know that we love you, and we wish you all the best.
You know, usually when you have friends, it's give and take, and you know, you give something to them and they give something to you. Well, it's all one-sided. I get all from him and he gets nothing from me.
When I started looking in my life of, hey, what's this calling? Like, how do I feel called to serve others? I saw that embodied in Chuck.
He doesn't seek to have any attention to himself, but always shines the light on others.
He loves giving back to the community, and he doesn't want to do it for any other reason but it's going to help our community and help people.
Moved to Longview when the franchise came available, and that was 35 years ago. Really thought that I would be here a few years maybe until a franchise in a larger city came available. But once I moved here, I fell in love with this town, and I've been here ever since. I tell people that I moved here temporarily 35 years ago.
He is a servant leader. Truett Cathy, that was the founder of Chick-fil-A, that may have been a defining principle in his life, but it's Chuck's culture.
So I think anytime we invest, whether it's in our businesses or our homes or especially our communities, that we're making it a little bit better for future generations.
I think it's 13 employees that he has had through the years that now are Chick-fil-A operators.
Chuck invested in them. He taught them, he mentored them, he took them under their wing, and he wasn't selfish to hold them back, but he helped them to take that step to be successful in another community, really multiplying his life and influence.
You know, oftentimes we get between 50 and 70 requests a day. We had to put some filters in place. First filter is, does it have to do with the benefit of children?
I believe it was Forest Park Middle School here in town. And we said, hey, any kid that makes honor roll, we will bring you free Chick-fil-A lunch. There were over 100 by the end of our time there making honor roll.
He's the go-to guy in our community when you want to do something that's right, that benefits the community.
Chuck and Rhonda King have been such contributors to our community in so many ways.
You know, I think if we get up every morning and count our blessings and see how blessed we really are, and have this attitude of gratitude, then giving is a lot easier.
Chuck, I can't think of a more worthy recipient of the Go Giver award that you're receiving today.
I'm just so thankful to know you, to have worked for you, and to call you friend.
Good job, very proud of you, and congratulations.
You may be receiving the award, but all of us that know you and all of us that call you friends, we're the ones that win because of our interaction with you every day. Congratulations, buddy. You deserve it. Even though you think you don't, there's not anybody that deserves this any more than you do.
But when I think of my friend Joyce and the service that she provides and working alongside of her, I see her, first of all, as a Christian woman, but mainly as a humanitarian.
She's a very strong person. There's nothing that's going to get her down.
I met Miss Joyce when I was in 6th grade. Me and her daughter were best friends when I moved to Spring Hill. Whenever I graduated in 2015, Miss Joyce hired me at the Boys and Girls Club, and I started working for her, and so she started mentoring me at that point.
My friend, her name is Malaysia, she's like, I'm gonna invite you to this place where I go to. It's pretty much a sanctuary for troubled kids. I met Miss Joyce that first day. I fell in love with her. She's like, well, let me tell you, you're gonna be my new child from now on. I'm gonna guide you.
The servant's heart, you're born with it. You can't get it in a degree, or you can't pick it up in a program. It's something that's in your heart or it's not.
You know, doing for others and in well-doing becomes second nature, and that's part of her character. That's where she gets her joy from, is doing for others.
The kids that she's worked with, she's made an impact in a lot of their lives. Many of them have gone to college and have come back and told her, you know, how well they have done with her help.
She knows what we can do before we know we can do it, and so she doesn't let us settle for anything else.
She's not the type to give up on somebody. Like, look at me, I'm 25, and she still hasn't given up on me.
It is a duty to go back into your community and be that person that makes that community what it is. Brick and mortar does not make a community what it is. But you have to be the heart of that community, and heart comes with bodies. And that's my goal, is to make the community alive.
We are always talking about just being better people. Don't grow weary in well-doing is what we tell each other all the time to inspire one another.
I was very guarded with myself because of the stuff that I've had already went through. But with her, I could leave my guard down, and I was comfortable, and now I can look at another person that's troubled and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be Miss Joyce today, and I'm gonna give that person hope, because that's what Miss Joyce gave me.
And that's a big thing about Miss Joyce. You can do anything that you put your mind to, but you gotta work for it.
Go and get some empathy. Go and get some compassion. Go and get some love, and then give all of it back. That is what go-givers, I believe, really do.
Hey, Miss Joyce, congratulations. I am so proud of you.
Andy Mack could not have chosen a better person to receive the Go Giver Award.
I can't thank you enough for giving me so much life and so much hope.
And I'm finally happy that everybody else is getting to see how tireless and how much effort, hard work, and love you bring into this community.
Keep doing what you're doing, girl. You know how much I love you, and I'm so proud of you. So way to go, Joyce. Congratulations.
I hope you're inspired to be a go-giver. Go make life better for someone else and make Longview an even better place to live.